Hey everybody, welcome back to the Thinking Crypto channel. I hope you're doing well. Guys, I have some very big news for you. Amazon is looking to hire someone with crypto and digital asset experience. I wonder why. We're going to break down a few things there. And we have some celebrities, Busta Rhymes, the former hip hop artist, as well as Ashton Kutcher, and they're talking about Bitcoin and Ethereum and crypto. And remember, these people have millions of followers. So we are seeing, as we've been covering on this channel, the seeping of crypto into the mainstream, and different people are talking about it now. Celebrities, just the other day, we talked about Mike Tyson was tweeting about Bitcoin and Ethereum. So a paradigm shift is taking place here, and it's happening on retail side, on the institutional side, and it's getting into the mainstream. And that's why I'm so bullish on the future of this market. And so we're going to go through that. In addition, we have crypto lender Celsius, Alex Mashinsky, who I interviewed just a couple of weeks ago. They have made a huge investment, over $50 million in a Bitcoin miner. This is big news. So I'm going to break it down. And there's news that Bitcoin adoption is up 3 times as much as it was in 2018. So it's in line to in what I was just talking about with celebrities and everybody talking about it. So we're seeing maturation in the market. So we're going to go through everything. Before we do, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment below, and hit the subscribe button. If you're new here, it helps support the channel and it doesn't cost you anything. Guys, this video is brought to you by OKCoin Crypto Exchange, which has low fees. You can buy your favorite crypto. They just listed Tezos and Cosmos Atom. So you can buy your favorite crypto and don't have to pay high fees. Sign up, link in the description. Also, be sure to sign up for my free weekly newsletter. I have a newsletter going out tomorrow. You don't want to miss it. All crypto insights and knowledge. So Bitcoin, if we look at the weekly chart here, we see a green candle, which looks great. But as I've been saying, we have to be cautiously optimistic because Bitcoin could go back down before it heads back up to new all-time highs. And from a macro level, I like to share these type of charts with you guys. Here's a chart, and I hopefully it's easy for you guys to see it here, but we see the peak here that we're currently in, and we've had a correction, and there's still another run up left. And as I've been stating to you guys, right? And why do I say this? Well, if you look at previous bull runs in the crypto market, we've seen these peaks on the way up, and then a correction, and then another peak, and then you hit the tippity top, if you want to call it that, or the top, and then you have a correction and we go into a bear market, right? So we're seeing something similar playing out within the respective timeline. And this chart here shows the different phases, like stealth coming, when we're coming out of the bear market and we're going into the bull market, then the awareness phase, then the mania phase. And the chart is indicating that we are in the start of the mania phase, where we're in the middle of the mania phase, where you had this huge run up of Bitcoin and altcoins, and they hit new all-time highs, and then a sharp correction. But it's not over yet. The bull market still has ways to go. So this mania phase will continue in the next run up, and then you're going to hit, kind of the blow off phase where you have that correction. So these are the types of charts I'm looking at. I'm not looking at hourly, daily, and so forth. I know I just shared, from a technical analysis, but rather I just take a peek at those to get an idea what's happening, but I'm not hanging my hat on it, right? Like, oh man, Bitcoin moved up $1,000 today. No, zooming out and looking at is it bear? Is it bull? And is there another run up in this bull market? And I do think so from the chart. So here's another chart that shows the historical patterns and where the bear markets are. And here, not a bear market, as it says on the chart, right? We still have another run up. And yes, there will be a bear market eventually. So that's why you should have a plan, know how you're going to cash out, how much, and how you're going to take profits, right? Don't listen to people who tell you, oh, don't sell, do blah, blah, blah. Do what's best for you and what your financial needs are, but have a plan, of course. Now, you can check out my cash out video plan in the description of this video if you want to get an idea of what I'm doing, and I break it down there. So guys, here's the big news that I want to share with you all. Amazon is looking to hire a digital currency lead. The successful candidate will have expertise in cryptocurrency and central bank digital currencies, according to a job posting. Now I wonder why Amazon is doing that, right? Well, you have to adopt, you have to innovate, or you will die, right? I always give this analogy or the story of Blockbuster. They did not innovate and adapt to the internet, and what happened to them? Went out of business. So every company now is looking at how can we leverage cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology. And I've talked about it. Amazon is in a position where they have such a huge brand and customer database. They could create their own token, right? Maybe name it Prime Token or Prime Coin, I should say, and make it an actual crypto where it's on the open market, it's on the blockchain, it's distributed, and they may have to register with the SEC, of course, but they're Amazon. This should be easy, but it would instantly add significant value to their company, right? Because not only do they have their ways of generating revenue as a business, and then they have their stocks, but then now they would have a crypto. And I think that is a triopoly, if you want to put it that way, that many companies are going to look into, right? These different ways of increasing value of the company. So very bullish that they're doing this. And let me give you the details. Here's what the listing said. We're inspired by the innovation happening in the cryptocurrency space and are exploring what this could be or could look like on Amazon, a company spokesperson told CoinDesk. We believe the future will be built on new technologies that enable modern, fast, and inexpensive payments, and hope to bring that future to Amazon customers as soon as possible. The position based in Seattle, Washington, will work within Amazon's payments, acceptance, and experience team. The company is seeking an experienced product leader to develop Amazon's digital currency and blockchain strategy and product roadmap. See what's happening here, my friends. The biggest of the biggest here are getting involved. And as you can imagine, Google is not sitting by idly. They are doing some things as well. A couple of things. Some of these companies, it's speculated that they could put Bitcoin on their balance sheet, but obviously they could build their own token as well. In addition, I think they're definitely going to set up the on and off ramps in their ecosystem to be able to accept crypto. So I think for sure they're going to do that. And we're seeing a lot of merchants and different services are being set up to do that. So I think they're going to look at accepting crypto for sure. But I think a big move on their part would be to launch their own crypto. Whether that happens soon or then later, I don't know. But it might be 5 years from now that they do that. Given that there might still be the need for regulatory clarity in the United States before they do it. But all of these things are on the table. And I think, crypto's here to stay, obviously. There's something else I want to share with you guys, and this is Amazon managed blockchains. They highlight Ethereum as an option for the ability for consumers to build their own blockchain. So check this out. This is on Amazon's website. You can look it up yourself. Amazon Managed Blockchain. Easily create and manage scalable blockchain networks. So see what they're doing here and look at what they state in the first sentence. Amazon Managed Blockchain is a fully managed service that makes it easy to join public networks or create and manage scalable private networks using the popular open source frameworks Hyperledger Fabric and Ethereum. Do I need to say more? And they, of course, if you click on it, we click on the link, I should say, that's Ethereum. It goes to a page on Amazon that says, what is Ethereum? And it breaks it down, the use cases. It says DeFi, non-fungible tokens, NFTs. Guys, I hope you see what is taking place here, and you can go pull this up. I'm not sharing anything secret here. This is on the open internet right now, right? You can go look it up, but very bullish. And again, the biggest of the biggest here, right? And of course, this asset class, this technology is here to stay. Now, moving ahead, once again, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we're seeing more celebrities and influencers talking about Bitcoin and crypto, and this will help people get educated and learn about it if they haven't heard about it, and get them into learning about it. So Busta Rhymes, actually one of my favorite hip hop artists going back to the 90s, has 3.8 million followers. He tweeted, after watching the Bitcoin conference with Jack Dorsey, Elon Musk, Cathie Wood, I'm sold on Bitcoin. Wow. Officially holding Bitcoin, looking into ETH next. And he tweeted that, and 3.8 million followers. So you gotta see what's happening here. You gotta step back and look macro level. Now, Ashton Kutcher, he's been involved in crypto for a while. In fact, he did some stuff with Ripple back in the day. I think it was 2018. He's talked about Ethereum and Bitcoin. Well, he had Vitalik Buterin here on a video. Him and Mila Kunis, were posting videos here, and it says, "Welcome to Kutcher Kitchen Talks episode 1." Crypto with Kunis, and he tagged Vitalik on it, and let me play it here for you.
Hey, babe.
Yeah.
What's crypto?
It's digital currency.
Hey, babe.
Yeah.
What's blockchain?
It's like what information's stored on. So like, it's, what information is stored on.
Hey, babe.
Yeah.
What's decentralization?
Oh, there's not one person in charge of anything. So it's everybody keeps everybody else in check. So there's not one big unit or entity to uphold everybody to the same code. It's the people holding each other responsible.
Hey, babe.
Yeah.
What's Ethereum?
So Ethereum is a general purpose blockchain. So unlike other blockchains like Bitcoin, for example, that are just...
See what happened there? And then Vitalik is pretty much hanging out with them and doing this. But guys, I mean, Ashton Kutcher, 17.2 million followers. We're still early. And when I tell you this market is going to be the greatest asset class ever, and the prices that we see now, guys, they're nothing compared to what's coming. You're going to see mass adoption. And remember, this is not just a USA thing or a Europe thing. This is a global asset class, borderless. You could be anywhere in the world. You have an internet connection. You put $50 in Bitcoin, you're part of the asset class. So it's unlimited what the value can be here, because it's the entire world that has access to it, right? Because of the decentralized nature of cryptocurrencies and digital assets. So very bullish in my opinion. Whether you like these people or not, whether you hate Ashton Kutcher, you hate Busta Rhymes, it doesn't matter. They have these followings and they're talking about it. They're talking about they're buying it and that they're on board. What do you think that's going to do to the people, right, that are following them and are like, what the hell? Busta Rhymes bought Bitcoin? Let me go see what this is about, right? Very bullish, guys. Now, check this out. Along the lines of adoption, Bitcoin ownership in the US has tripled since 2018, a Gallup survey found. A Gallup survey found that the number of American investors holding Bitcoin has tripled in 3 years, while skepticism has declined. So as education and awareness, because of in part influencers, is rising, people are learning and they're trusting it more, and they're willing to be more open-minded and go read up on it and learn how it works and see what the benefits are. And adoption is happening slowly but surely. And that's why you and I, who are here early, even, those of you who were with me since back in 2017, early 2017, and I got in late 2016, we are in the position, guys, even if you got in 2018 and 2019, the bear markets, you bought the dip. You are positioned to make significant returns here. So very bullish in my opinion. Check this out. Crypto lender Celsius confirms $54 million investment in Minor Core Scientific. The announcement follows just 2 days after Core Scientific said it planned to list its shares on the NASDAQ via merger. I interviewed Alex Mashinsky, the CEO and founder, of course, of Celsius Network. I'll put a link in the description for you to check that out. But he's obviously doing some great things with Celsius, and they're now mining Bitcoin, and they're investing in a miner. When I tell you there's a Bitcoin mining boom happening in the United States, I'm not BSing you. There's a lot of mining companies about to go public. They're setting up shop, and guess what? The United States government is allowing it. Whether you hate Bitcoin or you're a skeptic of Bitcoin, it doesn't matter. The facts and reality of the situation is this is a booming industry and it's here to stay. The funding is part of Celsius' planned $200 million investment in Bitcoin mining in where? North America, not China. North America. According to the company, Celsius said the investment, which occurred during the second quarter, would make it one of the largest U.S. investors in the Bitcoin mining industry. CEO Alex Mashinsky described the deal in a CoinDesk interview as good for our community. He added they Core have a lot of assets that's safer than just investing in a DeFi project. Very bullish news. We're seeing the money getting poured into this crypto market, into different companies and the assets, all pointing to higher prices, adoption, and establishment and unlimited growth of this asset class. So guys, what do you think about this news? Leave your thoughts and comments below. Hit the thumbs up button, share this video, and I will talk to you all later.